Kumar Serawat. And in front of him are the Bengal Warriors. They may have plenty of losses in recent times, but they're still alive. They're very much in with a chance. It's pretty simple as far as they're concerned. Win, keep winning, and you hope for the best. Maninder, Nitin and Vishwas. In fact, they do play with 3 Raiders. Paddy, we were talking about this in our pre-show. Vaibhav Jaskirat, Shubham and Harsh Lad. So there is no Akshay Kumar. I'm sorry about that, Paddy. Your star isn't there in the left corner. Vishwas is there. And that's the one change that they've made.
Okay, talk about him. We've discussed a lot about his power of deductions and the flair that he brings around. Of course, a quiet season, but 9.68 points still. You can never keep him quiet, can you?
And a Dream 11 playing to watch out for. The majestic Tiger. As Pawan Serawat makes way for mighty money. On the verge of 1,400 points.
Oh yes, you talk about stalwarts, they're there. You talk about match winners, they're there. You talk about game changers, they are there. You talk about hogging the limelight, they do. Oh, they are filled with rate points, they are filled with exuberance. Despite the fact that money is quite a senior, you see Pawan Serawat really respecting him. Of course, till the timeline is drawn, the game is on. Before that only. After that, if you win today, Bengal Warriors, they'll be at number 7, Navneet?
Yeah, they'll go past a couple of teams. They'll go above the Bengaluru Bulls. They'll go to 7. Coach Bhaskaran, it's an important night for him. Coach Srinivas Reddy, he's had it tough this season. Toss is done and dusted. The Titans won it, and it's going to be the Warriors to rate first.
Bengal Warriors, get ready to roar. Line drawn. Game on. Khel Kabaddi.
Kabaddi, no Kabaddi, 8 Kabaddi, 7 Kabaddi, 6 Kabaddi, 5 Kabaddi, 4 Kabaddi, 3 Kabaddi, 2 Kabaddi, 8 Kabaddi.
Mighty Money versus High Flyer Pawan Serawat right here. Bengal Warriors playing at home. They tasted defeat the previous game. And despite the fact that Money got a Super 10, Nitin got a Super 10, Money comes right here. He tries to move a lot these days. There, right cover. Beware, you will be on his radar, Milad Jabari. Money! No, the power doesn't work. The might of the defense does. Money on the bench. Telugu Titans with the early onslaught.
And it was Milad Jabari who was in a crucial position there. Listen, it's tough to block a big unit like Mighty Money. He was rock solid and he needed that support. Other defenders going for the ankles, and Milad needed that second line of defense. There he is, the wrecker-in-chief, the poster boy of Indian Kabaddi, Pawan Kumar Serawat.
And straight away, Harsh Lad has thrown the invitation. He gave him a thigh 5 and says, come on, let's have some battle here. Pawan is not even coming towards you at the moment, but he will. He loves challenges. Now as he does, off he goes. Just thinking about a bonus. Money will come back because Pawan will go out.
What pace, what action. Just a minute into this game, the 2 big boys taken down. First Maninder, now Pawan, with a good dash from Vaibhav Garje. Serawat, who's a rock star on the mat. I've got a Serawat who's a rock star behind the mic in the comm box. I don't have anything more to say, Paddy.
Can we talk about Nitin?
Right, now that's... it's been a familiar sight all through the season, hasn't it been? A little window of Pawan Serawat sitting on the bench by the sidelines. He's spent a lot of time on the bench. He hasn't had the revivals as quickly as he would have liked. The defense hasn't necessarily come to the party. That's been the story for the Telugu Titans. It's been a tough one for them. It's been tough for the last 3 seasons for them. Mighty Money, 9.2, 9.6 for Pawan Serawat. Not bad numbers, you say, but Paddy, it was what you said in the pre-show. They set themselves big standards, and now they have to keep up to that. The strength of Maninder on display here.
Number 33.
Absolutely. I mean, and then you look at the strike rate. Strike rate of Pawan Sherawat is 50. For Mani, it's 60. Strike rate is also not too poor. The problem sometimes is, I mean, you don't get the points when the team needs it. For example, Pawan Sherawat, there are so many times when he's picked a Super 10, but 3 or 4 bonus points have come when he's the last man standing, and they give you that bonus, and it's a gift. So we're not counting the gifts for the champions right here. What are the points which have been hard earned? And we are being very critical of this because you are the stars. You've set high standards. Good dash. Timely. Well done.
Straight into a cameraman. He's in the danger zone, all right. Dashed out once again by Vaibhav Garje. They're the best rating unit, largely because of what Nitin Kumar has done. But I'll tell you what, I like the intent, I like the intensity from the defense of the Titans. Ajit Pawar to the rescue.
Brilliant. Because you've done it against a raider who's very, very quick, was very, very swift. But for a fraction of a second, he was lost. Now he'll find himself on the bench.
Mohit Rathi and Ajit Kumar with that combo dash. But the Patna Pirates once again just telling everyone why they could be a very dangerous side come the big playoffs, Paddy. They're just looking hotter and hotter by the game.
They haven't lost a game in the last 7.
And the Haryana Steelers too. Now, they haven't been in the top 3 for the pretty much all through the season. Well, we were talking yesterday, Brijesh and I were talking about peaking at the right time. And the Steelers and the Pirates, they could just come up with some big upsets in the playoffs if they're there.
Absolutely. And the beauty about the sport is you cannot plan that rise. It only comes with good work ethics, great discipline, and that supreme power somewhere will guide you through the rough phases as well. Sometimes a hard phase comes not just to disrupt your life, but to clear the path. Pawan Sherawat will know more about that than anybody else would, wouldn't he?
He's had it tough after that injury last season in the opening game for the Tamil Talaivas. Pawan Sherawat hasn't been the same, Paddy. Yes, he's the captain of the Indian Kabaddi team. He's the recent awardee of the Arjuna Award. All of that is there for everything that he's brought to the sport and he's done on the mat. But at the moment, you have to say that it hasn't been easy, even for someone as big as him.
And I think motivational speakers across the world, primarily in India, well done, great speed, produces that era, should talk about Pawan Sherawat's story. It's such a story because he's thinking of quitting the game. Season 5, coach Randeep Sherawat says, no way, he becomes the MVP the next season. He just got 24 raids from Gujarat Giants, the team that he was a part of. Do or die raid. What does that tell you? As you think, so shall you be. You are here for a purpose. Okay. Something with purpose. I mean, he's not venturing deep. That's something that is not great. 15 seconds and under. Time is of great significance. They'll pile up with Hunt. What a brilliant combination tackle that is.
The cover defenders have been busy for the Bengal Warriors and the home team loves it. Jaskirat and Vaibhav once again with a proper dash. Much to the jubilation of the home crowd. Super tackle opportunity. They'll have to deal with Nitin Kumar and Pawan is there. Watch out for Pawan. He well could go for the tackle. We've seen him do that a few times.
Oh, he's saying to the other side, my dear friend, I was in trouble. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Where were you?
Ajit Pawar it was. Now, let's take a look at how it's very cheeky from Nitin. It almost felt like he was going towards Pawan, changes direction and targets Ajit. Nice deception from Nitin Kumar, who, truth be told, has been one of the brightest spots this season as a youngster.
Yeah, he was wise with the disguise. Talk about Pawan Sherawat right here since PKL 6, 271 when he became the MVP. Oh, now he's become
Bonus point, Telugu Titans.
a bunny at the moment for the defense. Off he goes, and that is how they'll rule the mat. By making sure Pawan Sherawat goes back. You and I spoke about this in the pre-show.
We were talking about how Bengal have been great in raiding. It's their defense that had to come good. They've been really good. And just like that, 7 minutes into this game,
Bengal Warriors.
the story continues for the Telugu Titans. You only get one chance to build a dream home. Kabaddi will give you more chances. The Warriors will really fancy themselves against the Titans, and they're getting the job done. 7-point lead, 7 minutes into the game.
And throughout the season, Pawan Charawat now here. If you put in that sort of advanced tackle,
Runner save.
Vaibhav
1
Garje,
point.
Vaibhav,
Telugu
you'll
Titans.
never be able
National
to.
5 out.
Garaj actually means roar in Hindi.
He's been decent all right tonight. Vaibhav Garje picked up 2 points already. A rare miss from him, at least as far as this evening is concerned. But Nitin Kumar, now just watch from this man. Look at that. You know, when you have your mojo, you're in the zone, things start to go in your favor. Nitin Kumar is going through that phase. A double pointer.
He wins these points because he's electric quick, swift, agile, off I go. Catch me if you can. See you later, buddy. This is my style of kabaddi.
Oh, Paddy.
Runner save. 1 point. Telugu
Right.
Titans.
And Navneet, you and I were talking about this. For whatever Nitin does, he should thank his captain for that, because that sort of backing, I mean, it really boosts your confidence.
It does. 7 points, still the lead. Mighty Money, 2 points so far. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Audacious to go into Maninder like that,
1
face
point.
front.
Telugu Titans.
Oh, all they seem to be saying was, see you later, alligator.
You need at least 5 bodies if you want to take down Mighty Money. He's as strong as they come. The Warriors will go to 7th position over the Talaivas and the Bulls should they win today. Pawan Sarawat with a attempted diving hand touch. Nothing on Vaibhav Garje. Will come back for another effort. Yeah, even with the time that he has spent on the mat, Paddy, Pawan Sarawat, something's missing. That, how do I say, the killer instinct where you just knew that every time he walks in, he'll walk out with a raid point. It just felt like a little bit of that intent, that pace, that zing was missing.
True, and I think when that zing is not there, I mean, these players, these hot-blooded youngsters, they don't give a damn to reputation. They are waiting for you. They are hungry. I mean, most of them have had humble backgrounds. I mean, they've waited for this for so long.
Bengal Warriors.
They've trained hard for
21
this.
Yeah, it's a livelihood that is
Right.
quite a dream for a lot of them. They come, like you mentioned, from the humblest of backgrounds, and to be under the spotlight on national television with everything around you, advertising, hoardings, sponsors, jerseys, representing a big franchise, the who's who of the country watching you. This is the big
1
dance,
point. Bengal
and Shubham
Warriors.
Shinde is making the Titans dance.
Time out.
The first 10 minutes have belonged to a team which has been better disciplined and very accurate, so to say. This is Patanjali Special Chyawanprash, strategic timeout.
उधर हाथ देखो, उधर हाथ करो, उधर कान में नहीं मिलेगा. Always alert. Always alert. Alert रहना.
We're coming out of Patanjali Special Chyawanprash strategic timeout. It is an 8-point lead for the Bengal Warriors at this moment. And tomorrow, fight for playoffs will get more intriguing, Navani.
It's already been intriguing. 7 spots, or rather 7 teams for 3 spots. Amil Talaimas versus Puneri Paltin. That's an exciting one. These audacious Lions from Pune. And the Pools versus the Giants. So 2 big games, Paddy, tomorrow. The fight for the playoffs. It all starts tomorrow. We're still waiting to give out 3 cards, qualification cards to the playoffs. We have 3 more to go as Mighty Money gets started for the second passage of 10 minutes.
All right, what has he done so far? 5 attempts. How many raids has he given to Nitin? 5. That is what a good leader does. He's not selfish at all. He's not selfish. He thinks about his teammates. He's not there for personal glories. There are so many times when he is stranded at 9 raid points and he doesn't even go to raid in the last 4 minutes. That is money for you. That is not a boss. Boss will say, go do it. Leader will say, come, let's do it.
We have seen a few of them do that. I think it was Sachin Tanwar for the Patna Pirates too. 9 points he was on. About 30 seconds left on the clock. He could have well gotten his Super 10. But I think it was Manjeet or Sandeep Kumar who went into raid. This tells you that sometimes you actually have a bigger impact by letting go of some of your personal milestones. At the moment, just moving along at a fairly slow pace, Paddy, this game.
Yeah, pace will pick up only when Pawan Sherawat is back on the mat and he can do some Herculean stuff. I mean, otherwise, Money will play at his own pace. All right, here to win the race, he'll have to win a point here. This is good because bonus is not there for Money. Money, off he goes with 2! Right through! That is the agility and that is the power and that is the might of Maninda.
Ankit Jaglan and Mohit Rati. Right corner, left corner, done and dusted. And it's also 1,400 rate points for the mighty Maninda. Only the second man to climb Mount 400.
And this is the mountain and the top of the mountain of 1,408 points. But this is the base of the next mountain for him. 10-point lead for them. As Navneet mentioned in his baritone, that just the second player to do so. Who's the first one? It is the Dubki King record breaker.
Oh, Pawan Sherawat, just the 2 points for him. We keep talking, you mentioned the word Dubki, and I cannot think about, not think about Sudhakar M. How good was that Dubki earlier today? We keep calling Narendra the Dubki Prince. He'll be in action tomorrow, but Sudhakar, he's as good as they come in a Dubki. Rough super tackle. Milad Jabari, Ajit Pawar, Magar ki Jakad.
2 points.
Oh, that's stellar. Are those indications of a comeback? We do hope so. Waited, and then pounced. And how very quickly Ankit comes, cuts the angle, shuts the door, Raider on the floor. She might not have liked it. Well, it's okay. 17-8 at the moment, though. 232 super tackles, rough super tackles in the league. And we've seen often, Navneet, I mean, whenever there's been a comeback, more often than not, it has been via super tackles.
And sometimes when you get into the zone, you just want to be with 3 or lesser on the mat. The Bulls have done that. The Haryana Steelers have done that. Now they still have another opportunity, rough super tackle opportunity. Milad Jabari, unbelievable strength. She cannot believe it.
2 points.
But the Titans are coming back. Another rough super tackle opportunity, and they've grabbed onto it. Magar ki Jakad.
If it's a beast you can tame, you can win any game. Milad Jabari with the high five. Look at that happiness and the relief on his face. Not often have they enjoyed such bit of success. You talk about that defense, I mean, the numbers have just not been there. Now, what is the difference between the two sides? At one point of time, Bengal Warriors seem to be just taking it away from Telugu Titans, but they are 4 in number, and the deficit says only 7 points. Congratulations, Milad Jabari.
You know, these are the times when they say, listen, don't give us a fourth, we'll just play with 3.
Telugu Titans.
Because some teams just like it. They just like it sometimes when you're in that zone.
And teams, deliberately sometimes, they lose a player just so that they can play with 3. Well done, but there comes the counter from Bengal Warriors.
Is there out of bounds as well? Is there someone from the Warriors team that went out of bounds during the raid?
1
Harsh
point
Lad
each. Number 3 out.
first made contact, and it's Vaibhav Gadge with the dash. Oh, I knew it. There you go. Vishwas S there, the culprit. Did he go out before the dash? Now, will they review this? No, I don't think so. Despite the 2 super tackles from the Titans, they're still trailing by 7
1 point
points. There you go, a point each. And
Number
Paddy, it's
3
also
out,
because it's hard, but there's nothing working for them in offense or defense, the Telugu Titans here. Now, take a look at this. The contact's already made. I wonder why Vishwas was given out. Anyway, for now it's 1-on-4. Like we said, they would have liked just being with 3 on the mat. But Pawan has not been in form, so raiding has become hard. In defense, they found it hard. It's been such a tough season, long season when it's not going your way. How do you as an athlete just stay in there for 3 months?
1 point. Bengal Warriors.
Well, you need to have
Number
good
23 out.
colleagues with you, first of all. And it's so difficult to be happy because you're losing all the time. And what a loss does is it depletes your motivation level. I mean, it hurts your mental fortitude. I mean, it's easy to say, don't let it go to the heart. It will go to the heart. I say if it doesn't go to the heart, then you're not a player. It should, but go back, train hard. That's the only way. And look, train as hard as the defense is doing at the moment. They're coming hard at you.
Bengal Warriors.
This is a great, dare I say, practice of sorts before they take on some of the bigger teams. The defense of Bengal Warriors. They've had some
Bengal
special nights in
Warriors,
defense,
number
and
30,
Vaibhav Gadge is
foul
having a
play.
pretty special night so far.
Green card warning.
They've been good in the past, Paddy. Shubham Shinde, Aditya Shinde, Vaibhav Gadge. Just been off the boil a little bit. Now, the Titans reduced to 2. Super tackle opportunity.
Nathan comes in. And this is going to be interesting because rough super tackle opportunity, what does that mean? Mohit one side, Mohit Rati, oh, he'll go on the bench. He's getting greedy, Nathan. Little realizes that Mohit will not allow me to.
1 point.
Telugu Titans have been
Bengal
reduced to
Warriors. Number
1
10 out.
last man standing.
Despite those super tackles.
Telugu Titans,
Oh, he
please
didn't
go.
get the touch on Ajit
Number 12
Pawar.
out. 66 in.
He goes back for a second one, then realizes that, listen, no, it's there. Let me not be too greedy. I'll take 1. And this could well be a bonus point and then a tackle on Sanjeevi. Give 1, take 3. Oh, he's gotten a touch. He's gotten a
Let us
touch.
say bonus plus 1 point.
And
Telugu
the
Titans.
bonus.
Number 13 out.
Uh-oh. Has he twisted his ankle in the process?
Number 66. Number
Yeah,
66.
he's not comfortable at all. He's finding it very hard to stand, forget about run.
Please come. What is your challenge? No touch point. No touch point. Please, TV umpire. Bengal Warriors challenge. No touch point. Our decision. 1 touch point. Bonus plus 1 point. Please review.
bonus किया ना bonus
Now, touch point was granted. For the TV umpire to overrule this, you'll have to have something very concrete. Bonus is there, that's fine. Right foot across the black line. Left foot up in the air at the same time. Touch. What do you say, Navneet?
Just another look, maybe. Right, here we go. This should give a better angle. Ooh, maybe no. Maybe not, Paddy. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm going to say no.
This frame. No, I think this might be a successful review, is what Navneet and I think. Just our opinion.
Okay, thank you. Review successful. No touch point. Only bonus point.
There you go. Just the bonus, no touch
Captain,
point given
you
there.
have written your review.
But he did take that bonus, and now it could well be the surrender raid. It is. And in comes another rollout on the Titans. You only get one chance to build a dream home. Kabaddi will give you more chances, and boy, oh boy, a familiar sight for a Telugu Titans fan.
All right. You may not get a second chance to build a dream home, but the sport of Kabaddi offers you many more chances. In comes Pawan Sehrawat. The irony is they could not revive him. The only time when he comes back on the mat is when there's an all-out. All-out means all in. You can start with the same number, the same strength as when the game begins. Oh, Pawan Sehrawat! Is this for real? Are you kidding me? He has just done the unthinkable. Boy, oh boy! Steals the wrist. Oh! This is stellar. Herculeus. What a blow.
What we're just witnessing could well be the best tackle of the season. And no one would have predicted that it would have come from Pawan Kumar Sehrawat. He's taken down in no time. They answer the high flyer pretty quickly.
1 point each.
Wow. Suddenly, some life in this game.
Number 5 out.
And they instantly pay back with interest.
He has over 1,400 rate points, Paddy. He may have seen his game gazillion times on television, but I think the one replay that he might keep watching is that tackle point he picked up, Pawan Sehrawat. That was absolutely sensational.
25-14 to the Bengal Warriors at the moment.
Warriors,
Exactly.
number 2 out.
The point that you're trying to make, Navneet, is stellar. I mean, forget about the number of 8 points that he's won. I mean, it's about what he does. And that tackle point, I mean, Fazal Atra Chali, are you watching? Chiane, are you watching? Oh, and he's not done that for the first time. Remember, he did that to Rohit once. We'll come back to that story. So many more stories to be discussed. For the moment, it's just the dominance of Bengal Warriors that has been the top story right here in the first half.
They're looking very comfortable. They've been the better team in raid. They've been pretty good in defense, which was the area of concern. Mighty Money has gone past 1,400. Nitin Kumar's been amongst the points like he's always done. Vaibhav Garje, and the corners have been good. On the whole, a good 20 minutes passage of play for Maninder and the boys in blue.
No doubt about that. Talk about the defense, they've given you 8 tackle points. Talk about the Raiders, 12 rate points. 7 Nitin, 5 Money. And Money, I mean, who says that his best years have gone past? No. I think he's still fit enough to play for 2-3 more seasons. Nitin Kumar, we discussed him a lot in our pre-show. From the 10 raids, 7 rate points. How is that for the conversion rate? Superb. You need raiders such as him, and no wonder the captain is so fond of him. 44 Patna Pirates. It was total annihilation. It was a cleanup act, so to say. They just blew them away. Bengal Warriors, will they blow the Telugu Titans away? Will there be a comeback? It just might be, because that's what the sport always augurs about. Patanjali Special Prash later on.
लेफ्ट राइडर इधर आके बोनस दिखा रहा ना उधर चेंज लेके रनिंग करो
और जाता
रनिंग करके मचो हाँ
जाता ही नहीं बोनस पे
जाता नहीं तो अभी मार रहा ना इधर खड़ा होके मारा ना रनिंग करके मारो
This is what we're building up to. It's getting intense, the fight for the playoffs. It all starts tomorrow. Sunday, the 11th of Feb. Big teams, plenty of opportunities. The Warriors, Mumba, the Pirates and the Tamil Talaivas. All of them very much in with a chance. They're all going to be in action over the next 4 days while we're in the City of Joy in Kolkata. Plenty of big games lined up at the moment. It's the Titans who have some work to do. Milad Jabari has been the top scorer in the first 20 minutes. He's picked up 5 out of the 14 points that the Titans have picked up. Only the 2 for Pawan Sehrawat. And unfortunately, the misery continues for the high flyer. This was one of the 2 super tackles they pulled off in succession. And the second one they pulled off against Maninder Singh. We also saw a special tackle from Pawan Sehrawat in that first half. At the moment, though, it's one-way traffic. The home team, the Bengal Warriors, are well on their way in picking up their first win in front of their home crowd. Went down yesterday to the Gujarat Giants. They're still alive. They have to win. Try to win as big as you can while you're at it. Final 20 now. They trail by 12. No work to do for the Telugu Titans. Omkar Patil yet to get off the mark. He's had 5 attempts and he'll have to wait for a little longer. How close was he?
1 point.
Just wasn't good enough. Have a look at that. It was a relatively advanced tackle, but he had enough strength behind that hold of Vaibhav Garje, and he'll be mighty happy that his teammates came to the rescue. And with that, a high five for Vaibhav Garje. 5 in 6 attempts. That is one heck of a strike rate to have. Almost double the score of the Titans. Now 1 on 4. They fancied themselves when it was 1 on 3 in those super tackle situations. Milad Jabari and the Titans picked up 4 in those 2 attempts. Yeah, it's tough to see, isn't it? To see Pawan Sehrawat sitting by the sidelines when you really want him on the mat. And it's a part of the country that absolutely love their Kabaddi. They just haven't had it come their way. Over seasons 8, 9, 10, 3 seasons it's been. The Titans fans have been starved of anything special from their players.
Vaibhav Garje, for instance, has got 3 high fives. 2 have come against Telugu Titans. Yesterday we were talking about the fact that Pratik Dhaya has 3 super 10s. 2 have come against which team?
Pratik Dhaya, he loves the Bengal Warriors.
Bengal Warriors.
Points in his first outing. He fancied himself as a defender as well on that night, and he picked up a super 10 yesterday as well. Now do or die raid for Nitin Kumar. No super tackle opportunity, but he's been so good, Nitin. 7 already, just not good enough on this occasion.
Red out. 1 point. Telugu Titans.
And finally, a cheer because Pawan Sarawat is back on the mat. Milad Jabari is having a great night out.
Do or die.
And
Telugu
who is
Titans.
coming in? The do or die raid. It's not Pawan Sarawat though. They've entrusted the duties on Praful Zavare, and off he goes
1 point.
with that
Telugu
most
Titans.
amount of
Number
ease.
4 out.
Ashlad was the man that he has targeted.
Yeah, he was going and then he attempted it, then made a mess of it. That attempted tackle, Harslad. Fairly easy escape for Praful Zavare. Here are the 3 dates that you want to be noting down. Monday the 26th, the eliminators.
1 point.
Wednesday
Bengal
28th,
Warriors. Number
the
12.
semi-finals and the grand finale on the 1st of March, Friday evening. What an evening that's going to be.
Right.
Not good enough from Ankit, was attempting that ankle hold. You need more than just that to keep down the mightiest tiger of them all.
Very true. Now there was a chance for him to pick up that bonus. There was a huge gap. Tiny little things can add to a whole lot of things. It can really be instrumental in changing the final outcome of the game. As it stands, the Bengal Warriors win this. Will go to number 7 with 49 points to their name. And what they now can work upon is bigger victory. Bigger victory would improve the net run rate.
Yeah, absolutely, the score difference. And that's what you want to just improve. Have it as much as you can have in the positive. No harm at all if you help your score difference. 6 on the mat there. Now, is he going to pick up the bonus? He's finding it hard to even pick up bonus points. And it's so tough to see for a Pawan Sarawat fan. Every one of us are. They've only picked up 5 raid points. All match long, Paddy. It's been 25 minutes of action. A team that has the high flyer.
And high flyer himself from the 9 efforts. Just 2. Money comes in here. Money can breathe easy. Money's team is leading by 12 at the moment. He too will have the score difference at the back of his mind because they would love to win big. Haryana Steelers the other day missed that opportunity. Oh, Jabari misses
Bengal Warriors.
capitalizing
Number
on that
26.
opportunity. Is he hurt?
Just when Maninder was getting out of that attempted hold, he gets him in the jaw. And it's the hefty back kick foot of Maninder. Now that can be pretty painful. Milad Jabari is as tough as they come, but even he feels the pain.
One mission, one goal, 1 point, some courage, some gut. You need to appoint. All right, look at the clock at the moment. 15 seconds and under. Kick from a faraway distance. Gone! But does he pick up a bonus before that?
Written out. Bonus point. Telugu Titans. 1 point.
It's just going
Bengal
from bad to
Warriors.
worse for the Telugu Titans. Dream 11 game changer contest. Push-ups on the menu for Saturday evening. It's that one day when you think you have an off day, where you come for a game of Kabaddi and you're forced to do some push-ups. But hey, listen, you did the push-ups, you get yourself good seats in the house. Dream 11 game changer contest winner. Rob Super Tackle opportunity.
In the previous raid, where the Raiders succumbed after picking up a raid point, I mean, there were 12 seconds remaining on the clock. What does that tell you? It tells you about the mindset of that team. Oh, that tells you about the strength, but one of the defenders is off too. So it might hold. It will be a rough super tackle,
Written out.
but 1 point
Super tackle. 2 points. Telugu
might just
Titans.
go to the
1
opponent's
point.
tree. Exactly.
Bengal Warriors.
Rough super tackle, Magar ki jakat.
Nitin Kumar turned into a wrestler in no time. He literally took down Ajit Pawar with a proper wrestling move. Look at that. Takes him down with a backflip. Yeah, Coach Rini wasn't going to have any of that for sure. It has been given to the Titans.
Joy, happiness, wins have not come to that camp quite often, and you can understand whenever you see a glimmer of hope somewhere, you just stand up and you just try to motivate the boys further. You never know. 13 minutes remaining, deficit of 12 points. It can be eradicated, but for that to happen, Pawan Sarawat will have to bring gain A plus
Substitution,
on the
Telugu
mat.
Titans, please come.
For the moment, what are the numbers? 2
Number
rate points from
21
9,
out,
10 efforts now.
25
4 times he's been ushered on the mat, on the bench. The team has been guilty not reviving him, but what has he done from the 10 efforts?
Not just the two. It's been tough. I wonder what it is, but that intent can certainly be a little more. We're used to a lot more from Pawan. Rough super tackle opportunity. Pawan's in the thick of it all. So is Gaurav Dahiya. Money can afford to go back empty-handed here. What's we were talking about to Bridge as well yesterday, Paddy. One moment this season, the one special moment that comes to your mind over the last 2.5 months, what would you pick?
One moment, as in I would just, a short while back, Pawan Sherawat with that wrist hold.
Oh, really? Would you put that up right?
It jumped me out
1 point.
of my
Telugu
seat.
Titans. Number 5
That was a
out.
special move. Yeah,
I
but
mean, unexpected, because if a defender would have done it, Chiane would have done it, Fazal would have done it. Ordinary, I mean, they do it out of habit. Pawan Sherawat doing it.
yeah, that's a good one. What other moments come to your mind when we rewind over the last 2 months or so, season 10? Bridge did bring up the night when Sudhakar and Sudhakar's parents were in Chennai, and he was playing against the Tamil Talaivas, and a huge roar in Chennai for the local lad, even though he was wearing the Patna Pirates jersey. I thought that was a special one for sure. For me,
Bengal Warriors.
do or die raid over here, mighty Maninda, he'll have to deal with 4. But for me, if you remember, one night when the Bengaluru Bulls won a special game, Randir Singh Sherawat gave us a high-fi, or rather thigh-fi, with unbelievable emotion. A rare sight of mighty Maninda being taken down.
Red out. 1 point. Telugu Titans.
Oh, they've treated him with disdain, with a tinge of pain. Look at that, not easy, but Mohit Rathi frontal block, very good. All 4 coming to just kill the roar of the tiger. Money off the mat. Yeah, for me, Coach Sherawat, I remember that.
You remember the thigh-fi?
I cannot forget
the
it.
emotion.
Yeah. And then that is number 2 on my list. First one will be Pawan Sherawat's move. I mean, that wrist hold, and he pulls him. He holds the wrist, he pulls him, and does it single-handedly. Solo tackle.
Absolutely. Another one that comes to my mind is not a single moment, but I think for me, the headline of the season, Ashu Malik. We'll come back to that.
Time out.
10 minutes left in the game, plenty to talk about. It's been a fabulous season. At the moment, 10 points in favor of the Warriors. Patanjali Special Chawanprasad strategic timeout.
देखिए एक राइड है वो आया तो फिर उधर से टेंशन रहता है ना उधर डांस मत करो नीचे नी फ्रंट करो ओके ऊपर जाओ ये मार के मारो सीधा ये कट मारो वो आया तो उठा के लेके सीधा
Coming out of Patanjali Special Chawanprasad strategic timeout. Fight for playoffs starts tomorrow. Gujarat Giants versus Bengaluru Bulls. Last time around 34-31 win. And revenge will be on the cards. Tamil Talaivas versus Puneri Paltan and the Bengaluru Bulls versus Gujarat Giants.
The last time they met, it was a tie, so there'll be plenty at stake when they take to the mat tomorrow evening once again. Here's a quick road to the final. How do you make it to the 1st of March? We end up 3 or 6 on the table at the end of the league stage. You're in Eliminator 1. 4 versus 5 in Eliminator 2. And the 2 winners of that will take on 1 and 2 in the 2 semi-finals on the 28th. Needless to say, those 2 winners will make it to the grand finale of season 10. At this moment, Paddy, who will be those 2 teams on the 1st of March? Is there a surprise in your answer? Come on, don't tell me Paltan and Panthers.
It's going to be... Okay, why 2 picks? It's going to be Delhi and it is going to be Puneri Paltan.
Okay, that's an interesting one. Delhi versus Puneri.
And before we went into that Patanjali special Chawanprash breather, you were touching upon the story of the season, which
yeah,
actually
the
is the story and the headline for me as well, because Ashu, till the time he was rated number 2, we did not even know the qualities and the powers that he possessed. Oh, that's a mighty one. He did that with the left hand as well. The second attempt was just for security and safety. What a mighty raid that is.
Vishwas S. the Raider. So he gets 1 on the left corner. He gets Milad Jabari. And is there a 3rd one as well? Is this a super raid?
Number 1, 25.
Or did that 3rd touch come after he went past the midline? No, we're just waiting for confirmation. Nonetheless, 2 or 3. Good one from another strong raider from the Bengal Warriors. What's it going to be?
Raider save. 3 points. Bengal Warriors.
Oh, that's a stellar effort and that's a stupendous super raid. We've taken a review though.
Okay. TV umpire, Telugu Titans challenge. Only 2 defender out. Our decision, 3 points. Please review.
All right, they've challenged that it's just 2 points. Sometimes it can backfire. It can boomerang on you. What if 4 touches are found?
Yeah, you never know. So that's 1. 2, Milad Jabari. Now, is there a 3rd from Shankar Gadai before Vishwas goes through the midline? Hard to say. 2 at a minimum. Excellent effort from Vishwas. Much like Money Paddy, he's a strong boy, huge unit, plenty in that lower body. Oh, he won't get the bonus. If that's what you're looking at, he'll definitely not get the bonus. He's definitely cutting the black line. Now, this is gonna... Will this give us an indication? Oh, when does Shankar Gadai make contact?
I think after the hand crosses the line, it should be 3.
Okay, thank you. Review unsuccessful. 3 points. Bengal Warriors. Captain, no more review. Review is over.
So they lost their review as well. Joy at the moment for Bengal Warriors. Yeah, and the point that you and I were discussing, Ashu and the story that he has been and the headline that he has been. We would never have got Ashu, the captain, Ashu, the top raider, Ashu, the leader, so to say, had that injury not happened to Naveen. And what we've seen is a captain who is calm, a captain who is composed, a leader who knows how to guide his boys, handle the troops, and does it with utmost amount of simplicity.
At the moment, the Warriors are making it look pretty simple to take down Pawan Sehrawat. It just feels like there's a drop in intensity, Paddy. Look at that. Ever so often, there's more when he's trying to escape and go back. But at the moment, he's making life pretty easy for the defense of the Warriors.
Vaibhav Garje has a high 5 at the moment in the half of Telugu Titans. This is rough, super tackle opportunity. And Nitin is here. Nitin will not want to go back empty-handed. At least a point. Now he becomes a right raider again. He will try to throw Mohit off guard. Big kick maybe somewhere down the one touch. Happy with one. Well done. Intelligent bit of raiding this.
Bengal Warriors. Number 10 out.
Just racing along this evening. Very easy at the moment for the home team. And sometimes, you know what? It's probably coming at a good time, them taking on the Telugu Titans. They needed some momentum. They needed a shift in fortunes. Now, it's almost like the Titans have resigned to their fate, Paddy. This isn't nice to see at all, truth be told. Mohit Narwal, the substitute raider, and the third all-out.
All in.
It's been so hard. It's been a tough pill to digest for the
Telugu
Titans.
Titans, please come.
You only get one chance to build a dream home. Kabaddi will give you more chances, and the Titans have needed chances aplenty.
And Puneri Paltan have beaten them twice and with a margin of 30 plus points both times. So the moment they come up against a team which has solidity in raiding, and they're gone. Look at that. How was that?
Bengal
Such a
Warriors.
good version of a
Number
bad
25
defender.
out.
I'm just looking at the raid points for the Telugu Titans. 8 raid points. We're almost done with the match. There's just 6 minutes left. 8 raid points. Pawan Sarawat has 4 points from 16 raids.
And that's sad for me. You are Pawan Sarawat. You are the high flyer. The moment he tries for a kick, he's ushered out. One, that's smartness from the right cover defender. Two, Pawan is lazy. I mean, whenever the kick goes up, he just loses it. He takes a lot of time to come down, loses balance instantly. And the kick did not even go up. He knew that something is coming from the other side.
Right.
Yeah, truth be told, he's probably playing at 50%, 60%. It's just not good enough. He's taken down 6 times in 16 occasions.
Now, he's on 4 raid points with 16 efforts. We have 6 minutes left in the game. Chances are he might just pick a Super 10, you never know. But what value will that Super 10 bring? Talk about Tamil Talaivas versus Puneri Paltan. That's going to be some encounter. When we talk about fight for playoffs, first match tomorrow.
Raider out.
The last time they both met each other, Paddy, Talaivas and Pune, the Talaivas really gave them a proper run for their money. They lost by just 1 point to Puneri Paltan when the Paltan were at the peak of their powers. That's why I think they'll come into this game with belief tomorrow that they can do it again.
And what makes Puneri Paltan so special, of course, everyone can contribute in departments that's not supposed to be their number one department. Raiders can get you tackle points. Chiane can get you 2 super raids. He scored more than 25 raid points. But the fact that whenever they lose, they've lost two encounters. Whenever they lose tiny.
5 minutes to
Both the encounters, they've lost by 2 points only.
Yeah, they're just a top team. They really are. I keep saying this, but unanimously, they have been...
Please come. What is your challenge? Touch point, please. TV umpire. Bengal Warriors challenge, 1 touch point. Our edition, no touch point. Please review.
We're looking for a touch point here. That's what the Bengal Warriors are interested in. But unanimously, everyone rating this Pune team as maybe the greatest team ever in 10 seasons of Kabaddi. And for me, that is just a bold, strong statement, Paddy.
Yeah, and I'm one of them. The attacks they've withstood, the storms they've endured easily. I mean, the attitude, unflappable temperament, all of them. I mean, shoulders don't droop. There are times when they're trailing by 10 points, shoulders don't droop. They walk like a tiger. It's all about the body language.
And who's the most experienced in that team? 2 seasons, 3 seasons,
Review
each of them have...
successful. 1 touch point,
Most
1 point.
experienced
Bengal
would be Chiane for them.
Yeah, exactly. He's played 3
Captain,
seasons
retain
from
your
season 8. Most of them, Aslam, Mohit and the likes, started only last season. He's the captain now.
Telugu Titans.
Just in his 2nd season, he's the captain of a really inexperienced team. And look what they've done to Kabaddi. We were talking about how much like the England team have done in cricket, they've, in some sense, changing the way the game is played.
That Puneri Paltan team reminds me of 1983 World Cup winning team, Indian team. Okay, talk about this one. Giants versus the Bulls. So many more stories to discuss about, and that's the beauty of our sport and our league. Oh, there are so many stories interwoven. Tamil Thalaiva's Puneri Paltan match 1. Bulls. Navneet, your team, what do you expect from them?
It's looking tough, isn't it? They were just absolutely annihilated by Puneri Paltan in their last game. They were made to look pretty ordinary. But the problem is that the Bulls didn't do too badly, Paddy. It's just how Pune make you look. Made a mockery of them for the most part. Although the Bulls lost by 9, they were trailing by in excess of 15 for a majority of that game. So, yeah, coming back, you were mentioning about how it's like a waterfall moment in Indian Kabaddi, this Pune team. And I just get the sense that it's the changing of the guards, it's the passing of the baton. And teams will now start to look at Pune and maybe adopting their style of Kabaddi. This could be a cleanup act.
And that's a mighty one. It just might be a 5-point raid, this. Oh, sorry. Just a 2-point raid.
2 points.
But
Bengal
it will
Warriors.
take nothing away from the stellar effort. Nitin, first of all, chose the shortest route back to his own half, and then the dangling hand. Right didn't work, I have the left to do the right thing. Well done yet again. Another super 10 for him. Third super 10 for him.
Hat-trick super 10s for Nitin Kumar. He's been the best raider for the Warriors in a team
Please
that
come.
has mighty
What is your
money.
challenge? All out.
That's a lot to
Please.
say.
TV umpire. Bengal Warriors challenge. All out. 3 + 2, 5 points. Our decision, only 2 points. Please review.
Now the Warriors are asking for an all-out there, but I just think that that last touch came from Nitin after he went past the midline. Let's give this another look. Milad Jabari, number 1. Mohit Rati was number 2. Now does Shankar Gadai once again make contact? That was the question the last time as well. Now look at Nitin Kumar. That doesn't do it. Then he uses his left hand. Oh, wait a minute. Now, when he's taking his right hand behind, does he accidentally make contact with Shankar Gadai?
1, 2, not a problem. Now, right doesn't count. Oh, I think, yes, you're right. Yeah, there. And now he crosses the midline with his left hand. It just might be a cleanup act. Accidentally, we may just have announced it right earlier on when we did.
Okay, we may have to just go back to the previous angle. Because this one's tough to suggest if there was contact made on the back of the palm of Shankar Gadai. Let's see this one. So right leg. At the moment, he hasn't gone past the midline. Or is there contact with his right leg?
Oh, his right leg touches his left foot.
Yeah.
It touches
right.
much earlier.
This could be a cleanup act, Paddy. That's well spotted.
Yes. Review successful. All out. 3 + 2, 5 points. Bengal
Here we
Warriors.
go. A 5-pointer. Courtesy Nitin Kumar. The 4th all-out of the game. And a sorry state of affairs for the Telugu Titans continues.
1 by 1, okay?
And the Bengal Warriors are roaring and how. The majestic Tigers of Bengal.
Number 3 out. 33.
And the most interesting thing at the moment,
Number
Pawan
5
Sherawat
out.
through that smile will be hiding a lot of emotions behind that. But
Wait,
Maninder is
please.
there on the mat.
Please.
Maninder has raided 15 times. Nitin has raided 18 times. End of story. There is the message.
We were talking about it as to who the lead raider. And it could be a case where you continue being the lead raider, so to say. But because of momentum and form, let me take more of the raids. And money will be okay with that.
Nitin will not even have to say this or ask
1
for it
point.
because Maninder anyways is
Bengal-
giving in.
Telugu Titans.
So
number
it is for
10 out.
money to distribute it well, and he's doing it. Another great captain onto your screen. You're talking about leaders at the moment. Fazal Atrachali versus Bengaluru Bulls, who've been struggling for a leader, so to say.
Yeah, they have top night tomorrow, Sunday evening, right for the playoffs. Paddy, look at who are all on the mat for the Warriors on the left side. Maharudra Garje raiding right now. Aslam Thambi, Deepak Arjun Shinde, Kapil Gurjar. Haven't heard of most of these names for a while, let alone see them on the mat. Wonderful, just to make sure that everyone gets their spot under the sun.
Very good. Nice to see. And the captain there has a huge role to play.
And 13 out.
And Maninder also has been substituted at the moment. Great to see. So the captain is not hungry about his Super 10. He could easily have stayed and said, okay, give me 2 more raids. I'll go, I'll pick 2 points. My Super 10, I'm happy. No. That, they may not make it to the playoffs. But what I'm saying is, that's a perfect example to set. That is for a leader to, if you can inspire the others to do more, be more, become more, you are a leader. Does he do it with the leg? He was not able to do it with the upper half of the body though.
A point each, I think.
Bengal Warriors, 1
So
point.
Nitin has
Telugu
done well
Titans.
to pick up the bonus point. And then Milan Jabari once again. 7 points for Milan Jabari. He's outscored Pawan Sehrawat, who's played the entire game. A defender has outscored Pawan Sehrawat.
Redder out, super tackle. 2 points, Bengal Warriors.
And they get into the 50s. The home team. Rough super tackle, Magar ki Jakad. 51-26, 25-point lead. And it's Pawan Sehrawat there. Now, this is just really not what you want to expect from the high flyer. Ran into the lobby without a touch.
1 point, Telugu Titans.
This is total carnage, so to say. This is thrashing at its best. Tries to sneak in. We're not talking about that actually. We're talking about what Bengal Warriors have done to Telugu Titans. 51-27. 13 to Nitin. They're down to 3 number. And now, yes, the point might just belong to the defense yet again.
2 points.
They are
Bengal
dealing with
Warriors.
fire at the moment.
Another off super tackle. Magar ki Jagat once again. They're having a ball. This is a nice little walk in the park for the home team. It's as easy as it comes. They're just making super light work of the Titans.
1 point, Telugu Titans.
Now the Telugu Titans will be wishing this gets over very soon. This misery needs to end very soon. Pawan Sehrawat comes into raid now. What is Pawan Sehrawat raiding here for? Let someone else come. And again he succumbs to the pressure. Again goes to the bench.
Super tackle, 2 points.
18th
Bengal
effort for
Warriors.
him. 4 8 points. Rough super tackle, Magar ki Jakad.
He's probably one of the easiest scalps at the moment. And honestly, none of us saw this coming. He's been a shadow of himself, Pawan Sehrawat. It's almost embarrassing to see him go down raid after raid after raid. 8 times in 18 raids, only 4 points. Every time he comes out to raid, Paddy, it's almost like the defensive unit fancy themselves. Oh! Guhan almost had a move for the ages.
And when you speak about Pawan Sehrawat, he's not raiding against Puneri Paltan. He's not raiding against Jaipur Pink Panthers. He's raiding against Bengal Warriors. A team that normally you wouldn't call as a very good team when it comes down to defense, right? And that team has granted you what? 4 points out of 18
1 point,
efforts?
Telugu Titans, number 11 out.
Poor rating, sir.
I would love to also have seen them just throw out a few more opportunities for some of the other folks on the bench. The season is obviously done and dusted for the Telugu Titans. And like you said, they're just going through the motions. They just want this to end as soon as possible. Not just this game, but maybe even the season. Tough to be on not just the losing team, but to be losing by the margins they do. Nobody wants to step onto the field wanting to lose, let alone lose big. Every one of these athletes at some point in their careers will go through these phases. And
2 plus
Kapil
2, 4
Gurjar
points, Telugu
has
Titans.
gifted a nice little pointer, and it's the
Number
first time an
33,
all-out has been inflicted by the Telugu Titans.
Something to cherish about. And the Bengal Warriors should not have been as sloppy as they have been. because for them the score difference matters a lot. This is their chance to win big, and there they have the last laugh, and we will not have any time whatsoever left for any more raid here.
Telugu Titans.
And the scoreline will say 55-35. And the misery comes to an end for Telugu Titans. The torture comes to an end. Bengal Warriors have been superior strength. Telugu Titans have not been able to find themselves level in competition. And that is the story.
The home team, the Bengal Warriors, keep their hopes alive. They're still in the hunt for the playoffs. A big 20-point win in front of their home crowd. And wonderful to see. A real spirit of sportsmanship. Shaking hands right after, smiles all around. Another great night for Nitin Kumar. 13 raid points. Deepak Arjun Shinde, substitute, who came off the bench, picked up 4 tackle points. On the whole, it's been a wonderful game on both sides of the mat for the home team. And this is what we're building up to, the fight for the playoffs.
Oh yes, we've got 4 teams playing tomorrow. Star Wars taking on the Kabaddi mat yet again tomorrow. We are in the city of joy. Bengal Warriors, they've got 3 more games to play. They are at number 7 at the moment, courtesy that win today. And because they've won big today, the score difference is -15. Bengaluru Bulls are at number 8. And Telugu Titans, look at the score difference, -234.
Yeah, you don't want to be looking at this at all if you're a Telugu Titans fan. These are not the numbers that you want to be seeing ever at all. Here's a quick reminder of what we have in store for you tomorrow evening. The Talaivas versus the Paltan, the Bulls versus the Giants, in 2 massive games with 3 teams fighting for their spot in the playoffs. Stay tuned, come back for the presentation.